Hey guys, so it's been a while since I've recorded a cash envelope video. It's payday for me. So yeah, I'm gonna do some cash stuffing today. So I have done a full video explaining why I am actually doing this cash envelope system. It's not something that I have always done. It's literally been in the past 4 or 5 months now actually. Yeah, I won't go into a long spiel about why I'm doing it because I've got a video for that. But today I will do the cash stuffing. For those of you who are also cash stuffers, let me know how it's going. For me personally, last month, I didn't actually do the envelopes, which is so annoying. I had the intention of doing it. I wanted to do it. But basically, every day I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to the bank to get the cash out. I'm gonna go to the bank to get the cash out. I never seemed to find the time to do it. And before I knew it, I was like a week and a half into that month, and then I thought, like, what's the point? Maybe I could have still done it, but for me it just kind of defeated the purpose. I like doing it fresh for the whole month. So yeah, I'm glad that I'm doing it again this month, and I hope you enjoy. So I didn't manage to get to the bank on time today, so I actually had to go use multiple of 2 different debit cards in order to withdraw this. Anyway, I've got 700 and, well, it's supposed to be 760, but I think it'll be 750 now because I actually spent £10 as soon as I spent £10 as soon as I done this. Anyway, let's get into it. So first of all, we've got the groceries, which is gonna have £300 in it for the month. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. And thankfully, this budget of £300 is doing quite well. I feel like it does get by the end of the month, it does definitely get a little bit tight. And not last month, but the month before, when I saw how low we were in terms of money for groceries. Whereas usually I'll be like, oh, it's okay. We've got, spare buffer cash in our current account. I tried to just think no, this is all we've got. So yeah, £300 is what we've got. For dining out this month, I am doing £100. Oh, £100, although I spent £10 today on a bit of a cheeky takeaway. So it will be £90 instead now. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. So that's dining out done. Personal care. So for this month, personal care will be £70. I already know where this whole £70 is gonna go. So I like to pay for, it's kind of like an awkward angle. Hopefully that's a bit better. So yeah, I already know where this is all gonna go this month. So it kind of defeats the purpose putting it in here. But this whole £70 or £68 of it is gonna go towards eyebrows, which sounds a bit insane. But basically what I do is I pay for an eyebrow package, which then lasts me for about 6-7 months. You get 6 treatments and the 7th free or something like that. And I like to go once a month. So yeah, it's annoying when it comes around that time again where it's like, oh, I've got to pay £68 this month. However, it does mean that once I've paid for this month, then I'm good for another 7 months. So it is what it is. So that's £70 for that, which would be 20, 40, 60, 70 into personal care. I wish you could hear the rain on my sky lantern right now. It's the best sound. Okay, for entertainment, I believe this one is £150. All right, okay. So £150 for entertainment or fun money, whatever you like to call it. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 50. So that's £150. And I think someone had asked me in a previous video, whether this is for myself and my husband. So this entertainment fun money is just mine. Personal care, again, just me. Dining out is mainly for takeaways. That's both of us. And then groceries, of course, for the household. So yeah, some of them are for both of us, but most of them are individual. And yeah, I guess that's enough about that. Anyway, coffee this month is £30 and I have no more 10s. Okay. So, is there any... See, this is why it's slightly more annoying not going into the bank to withdraw the money, because I can ask for like more 10s and more 5s. But when you go to a cash point or ATM, a lot of times it doesn't ask you. Sometimes it does, but today it didn't ask me. So now I've got £40 for coffee, which is meant to be 30, and clothing this month I've put 0 because I ended up spending last month on clothing that I shouldn't have, so I'm not giving myself any money this month. For petrol, I've got £60, which is, it's actually £120, but we literally just filled up because we happened to be in Costco. We just filled my tank early, if that makes sense. So instead of putting 120 in, putting 60 in. So 20, 40, 60, and we can do that one because we've got the right amount. So gas, petrol, diesel, whatever you want to call it. 60 for that is sorted. And then the last thing I've got in here is miscellaneous, and that's meant to be £50. But as you can see, I've got 40 because I need a 10. So this should be £50 and the coffee should be £30. But for now, I'm just going to put 40 in miscellaneous, and then I'm going to put 40 in coffee. And when I get changed for coffee, hopefully I'll get a tenner, and then I'll put that in miscellaneous. So I guess where there's a will, there's a way, right? So yeah, that is it. I'm just so glad that I have done it again this month, because it just feels so good. Like, I really do feel a lot more controlled when I use cash than when I use my debit card. Like, I'm quite good at sticking to my budget. Like, I'm very meticulous with my budget. At large, I stick to it. But then there are just like those odd bits of things that pop up, and I'm like, well, I do have, like, I leave a decent buffer in my current account at all times. So, yeah, so that if something randomly pops up and I need something a bit extra, I just use it for that. Basically, it's unaccounted money. It's not counted anywhere. It's literally just a buffer. And so, yeah, sometimes I kind of slip into that buffer, like, oh, okay, well, I'm just gonna spend that £20 here because I have it in that account as a buffer. But if I'm not using my card, like, this is it, you know what I mean? So that is it. It's stuffed. I'm good to go for the month of November. Oh, guys, it's the second to last month of the year. Can you believe it? Wow. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video real soon.